wanted to get it because it looked like fast cash. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to have a quick little message for my audience in case you've heard that Pinterest has decided to shut down its lucrative and very popular Pinterest Creator Rewards program. So I found out from Heather Ferris, who is a fellow Pinterest marketer. She also has a YouTube channel where she talks about Pinterest marketing. She's an ad specialist, so go check her out. But she is a member of the Pinterest Creator Rewards program. They sent her an email saying that they are shutting down the program, but nonetheless, they're going to make the availability to everyone to be able to add affiliate links to their idea pins, and they have something special coming. Now, the reason why I think that is great news, and because it's coupled with some news I heard from another Pinterest marketer, Jana O from Jana O Media, that Pinterest is now going to be boosting up static pins. So those of us who've done Pinterest for Business for years, I personally have been a Pinterest for Business user for over a decade, appreciate that they will be, well, according to Jana and according to Insights, and I think she's a member of the cohorts of Pinterest marketers and specialists who they confide with, get advice from, that they indeed will be, and people are actually seeing this in their analytics, and I am a little bit, I'm going to check out some of my clients, that we are static pins that aren't video pins, that aren't idea pins. Just the traditional regular pins are actually getting pushed. When I first started noticing Pinterest myself about a decade ago, it's because people were pinning photos from my blog, and I was getting, each pin was getting like thousands of hundreds of thousands of reach per pin without me doing anything. When I started actively pinning, I found that similarly, when I would pin, my pins would get explosive reach. But when Pinterest shifted its business model and decided to not promote, not push out reach, and shift its algorithms so it reward idea pins, all that came to a halt. It coincided with the 2020 season when Pinterest was seeing a great boost in traffic from people just being home due to the global health crisis. And like Amazon, Pinterest saw a big boost in viewership and active users and new accounts, and they decided to convert their platform into a shopping platform. And in that came, you know, more younger audiences, and then they wanted to court creators from other platforms, and so they started Pinterest Creator Rewards bonus program, and some creators got up to like $80,000 per month. There was one TikToker, she said that, and other creators ran to various different platforms sharing what they were making, and so everyone wanted to get it because it looked like fast cash. Then people started to notice, the members of that program, that the bonus numbers started to go down, and it makes sense as the fund that funded it started to be depleted as people were actually cashing out. It kind of ran out, and so that business model in terms of having a fund isn't necessarily sustainable, because essentially there's nothing to replenish it. If they had ads and they were doing ad share model, ads are constantly coming in from businesses, and then that makes sense. And that's why I see that YouTube, for example, is shutting down its own creator rewards program and allowing shorts creators, which for short vertical content creators, to benefit from its YouTube lucrative ad revenue sharing program. And this is like the second, and I wonder if it's a trend, because Instagram has one, but Instagram's is ridiculous. For example, my sister showed that they asked for 120 reels for a chance to win like $1,000, $2,000. Like, who? It's a lot of reels for $1,000, a lot of money, but not for 120 reels. If you have plans to monetize it other ways, sure. But if it's just in terms of just to get a chance at $1,000, I don't know, a lot of people are going to get it. So in a nutshell, chasing pennies to create a lot of content for pennies is not the thing. And so yeah, so you're seeing a shift, I think, in the creator economy, that various different platforms are moving away from the fund model, and also incorporating other mechanisms. You know that you can monetize your content, and I always advocate that people don't rely just on platforms. Even ad sharing is a format of relying on platforms, because the platforms essentially go recruit the ads buyers and the businesses, and then you do your work, create a platform, and then the ad buyers want to get in front of you. So they do a lot of the heavy lifting, but it's still relying on another platform. You as a creator, you have sayings you say, you can put them on a mug, you can sell your services in a download digital sheet, you can actually sell products, digital products, your services, consulting services, coaching services, You can do brand deals independent of the platforms. You can do brand sponsorships, do affiliate marketing. So for example, someone purchases this cup, I get a commission sale. So there's a lot of different ways you can monetize yourself outside of relying on the platform to pay you. And the more creators do that, the better. We can take matters in our own hands. But anyway, so that's the end of this chat for now. Do you have any comments? I wanted to discuss it, and we can continue the conversation actually. So I am going to start a series here when I talk talk shop about the various different platforms, what they're doing, and what do we think about them. And this will be the first video in that, and just be a candid and off the cuff and just sort of just low tech, low editing, just let's talk. So what do you think about this, the shift in from the creator rewards model, with Pinterest being the second of two platforms, YouTube also ditching its creator rewards bonus sort of program where they pay creators a certain amount of money for creating content and their content reaching a certain mass. What do you think about that? Because they never tell you what you need to do in order to get it. It's really like there's no transparency in it. It really is up to the creators, and that's, the platforms, and that's kind of frustrating part of it. So what do you think about that? Do you think there's a shift? Do you think it's a trend? Are you happy that the creator rewards are going away? I'm sure if you are a member of the creator rewards fund and you've used this money to like subsidize your lifestyle or your life, you're going to be pissed off about it. But yeah, I think personally, I think it's a good thing. I think it's great that Pinterest is getting back to its roots, and we understand SEO, we understand keyword research, keyword marketing, and algorithms. With those of us who do Pinterest for business, and if you are curious on that, you want to check out the rest of my videos here. I want you to start with this playlist here, that's sort of like a Pinterest 101 playlist, and then after that, go through all the rest of them. But let's start here.